Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm doing aquarium nails for the second time on my channel, but like for the third time or the fourth time. But yeah, I've just been struggling with aquarium nails because I love them. I think they're cute and I think they're really cool, but like I have struggled to like get a method that works for me. And also like the leaking and the bulkiness. Also, I hate working with oils. It's so annoying. Like, y'all have no idea how frustrating this was. Like, this set, I did it and I'm proud of it, but my goodness, was it frustrating with all the leaks that I had to patch up and the oil getting everywhere, and I always have to constantly wipe it off. I really do not like oil. Like, it's just unappealing to me. But anyways, the method I'm going to be trying out is interesting today. I saw Emily Susanna use it, so I wanted to try it out, and I'm gonna do it differently than how she did it. I'm pretty sure she had a whole entire like kit to do hers. I'm not about to buy all of that. I'm just gonna DIY it. So basically I'm taking polygel and I'm spreading it out on this thin sheet of plastic, and you want to spread the gel out on something that you can peel it off of after it's cured. And also you don't want to press down too hard because the tip will kind of just, you know, flow into the gel. But this is polygel, so I did do a little bit of pressing. For the thumb, I'm going to use polygel, and I'm doing the thumb completely different how I did the other nails, and the thumbnail ended up being my favorite, but I just didn't want to use polygel for the whole thing, especially since I didn't have enough clear polygel to do all of these nails like this. So I had to use something different, and plus the polygel was sticky like inside the nail, so I felt like that made the glitter not move around as much, but it ended up being the nail where the glitter moved around the most. So I don't really want to use polygel for this method again, but if I do have more polygel by the time I do this again, then sure. But the first method I did use polygel, and for sealing the tip, the free edge, I used solid gel glue. I didn't like using the solid gel glue for this, but it ended up being, not me stuttering, sorry y'all. It didn't end up being too big of an issue. I tried to make sure that it was sealed up extra good with this Beetles gel glue, and I did end up using the Beetles gel glue a lot more because it doesn't have a sticky layer. It doesn't get tacky once you cure it, so I ended up using it in place of the polygel, and y'all will see that soon. But now moving on, I wanted to fill up this little aquarium tank with black glitter and some stars. I don't have any Halloween glitters or any Halloween anything when it comes to nails. Like, all I have is like skeleton hands and spider charms. Like, that's the only Halloween thing I have when it comes to nails, and I'm sad about it. I'm very sad about it because it makes no sense, because Halloween is my favorite holiday. But anyways, glitter and everything, just stocking it full of stuff, but I didn't want to put too much. On one of the nails I did put too much, so just make sure you don't end up putting too much, because then the glitter will have an even harder time moving around. So I tested to see if the oil was gonna leak out, and I'm using canola oil mixed with like just different essential oils, and I was testing to see like little drops by little to see if it was gonna leak out. Something I did learn from Emily Susanna. And then once I realized there was no leaks, I filled up the tank completely, and then I had to do the task of sealing the tank. And for this I used solid gel glue, and mind you, for the rest of the nails, like I said, I did a completely different method. So yeah, but this nail ended up coming out really nice, so you could follow this nail and it wouldn't be a big deal. It wouldn't be a big issue. So I'm sealing the nail up with this solid gel glue, and I'm just making sure that it's stuck down in there, but also I don't want it to touch the oil or anything. So yeah, just keep that in mind. very worried about leaks when I'm doing aquarium nails, so I went ahead and sealed this with some Beetle's gel glue. So for the next method, like I said, I'm going to be using this Beetle gel glue. This is a rhinestone glue, and it doesn't cure with a sticky layer, so I felt like that it would be better. Like, it would help the glitter move around better in the nail, but honestly, I don't know. I kind of like the method that I did first, but of course I can't continue to use polygel if I don't have enough of it to use. So I'm just spreading a big layer of this, but a thin layer down, and make sure this layer is thin, because if it's too thick, then the gel will pull towards the middle of the nail, and we don't want that because we need the glitters to be able to move freely. And I had some of that pooling, and it made it so that some of the glitters just didn't move as well as they could have moved if there wasn't any of that pooling there. So just be sure to have a thin layer of this, and don't spread out too much. Don't like put too much down. I was very much struggling with getting it not to pull in the middle, and also I was trying my best to get these, to pick these up to get them to the lamp, but of course with the Beetle's glue, it's more runny, which I don't understand. Like, what was going through this company's mind when they made a runny rhinestone gel glue? Like, ma'am, everybody always looks for like thick gel glue so that their rhinestones don't move, like they hold in place before they cure them. Like, everybody's always looking for that. So why would you go ahead and make this? Like, I'm really confused about it, but it doesn't matter. At least it gets some use. Like, I've used it for other things, not even nail related sometimes. So it wasn't a complete waste of money. It just, I can't actually use it for my rhinestone application. It doesn't work for that. But once I got these in place, I cured them down, and there was some parts at the bottom of the nail where it meets like my natural nail that I had to add more onto, but I didn't want to put all that in the video because it was just like extra effort, like me having to do all of that just because I didn't, you know, bring the tank down far enough. But it was kind of hard to use this compared to using polygel, where polygel will stay in place, but when I spread it out this Beetle's gel glue, it kind of would shrink on the plastic a little bit. I don't know why it did that, but yeah, it did. So it was a little bit hard to work with in the polygel, but at the same time I could cut it easier, and yeah, it wasn't bad to work with for the whole entire rest of the process. But I'm cutting off the sides, and I'm gonna pretty much repeat the same steps that I did for the thumb for these. I wanted to continue to just use the Beetle's gel glue for the rest of the process, so I mostly filled in the gap with Beetle's gel glue. And for the bottom layer, like for filling in this part after I put in all the glitter, I had to, well, I didn't have to, but the way I wanted to do it was add a little bit of Beetle's gel glue and cut off a piece of one of those excess pieces of the glue that was already cured, and use that to seal the bottom, and that worked just fine after adding some more gel to, like, you know, make sure it was sealed in. But yeah, I'm adding glitters to this nail right now, and this is the purple one. This is the one where I added too much stars. I added way too much, so it ended up not moving as well as I wanted it to, but in the end it wasn't that bad. In the end I really ended up loving these nails, which is a shock to me because my goodness gracious, I'll be struggling with my aquarium nails, but I've tried my best with these ones. And so as you can see, I'm putting down some of that Beetles glue. I'm taking a piece of the already cured glue and I'm sticking it down, and then I'm going to seal that in with more glue. For this nail, which is the pinky nail, I'm doing orange stars. I didn't do the nails in order because I was getting frustrated, like I said. So I just did them in random order, but they ended up looking nice together. And this nail was kind of small since it was the pinky nail, so I tried to put even less glitter than I did on the other ones, and I think it worked out okay, you know, I guess. This one did end up having a lot of leaks. I was having a lot of trouble with the leakage in this one. It was annoying. But I wanted to say that you can also do an acrylic method with this. It's just that I feel like the gel is easier, and also every time that I've tried acrylic and sealed in the free edge always seems to leak, and I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is about acrylic. I guess maybe because it's more porous than gel, like it's just a more porous medium, I guess. I don't know, but it just doesn't work out as well as gel does for me. But for filing these nails, I wanted to seal the cuticle first, and I did put these on with some poly gel using like the Gel X method or whatever, but for some reason I didn't record that. I'm not sure why, but I do have a peel off base coat underneath because obviously I don't want to have to cut these off. That would just be tragic. But for filing them, I just sealed the cuticle, and I'm going down the side walls. I didn't really bother filing the surface just because obviously it's already smooth, but the free edge I filed with my e-drill as well because yeah, the gel got kind of bulky at the free edge. But anyways, I wanted to do some type of nail art, and I was kind of struggling what I wanted to do, but I just ended up adding some slime drips on them because once again, kind of inspired by Emily Susanna, because she did do some slime nail art, but like it was just one of her nails, but I thought it was cool, so I wanted to do it. So I just did it with all the coordinating colors. The red stars get the red drips and the other ones get their other colors, and I pretty much just used red and purple and orange. I wanted to use one more color, but I ended up just, I don't know, not doing that. But anyways, drawing on the drips is pretty simple. Just drawing 3 dots, connecting them upwards, and yeah, just making them look like drips basically. So I'm gonna let the rest of this nail art play out, and after the nail art, that's pretty much it for these nails. And I'm gonna have some reveal shots at the end of how much they move. I'm pretty happy with how much they move. I wish that the glitter didn't get so stuck in some of the spots on the other nails that aren't my thumb, but I'm very happy with the thumbnail. So if I get my poly gel, that's probably the method I'm gonna use. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all find it useful for creating aquarium nails, because this is very hard to do and time consuming. But I hope y'all found this helpful, and I hope y'all liked the nails as well. If you did, let me know below, leave a comment. Be sure to leave a like also if you enjoyed the video, and feel free to subscribe because I will have a lot more nail content coming up soon. I have some cool ideas that hopefully I'll be able to do, but if you know how it is with being motivated when it comes to doing nails, you know, like it can be hard sometimes. So some cool ideas coming soon, but Either way, you have to subscribe to see it. So be sure to subscribe, and I hope to see y'all next time. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.